I look at all these Arab countries around Palestine that are Sunni majority countries, and they ain't doing jack. Jordan is literally aiding Israel. Okay. Egypt is building up walls like Trump to prevent Palestinians from coming in. Right.
Saudi also helped.
In this Saudi's the worst.
In this recent strike, they helped. What is it? Missile defense. They helped in the missile defense. Israeli missile.
Saudi is the worst of all because Saudi is the king. Saudi is in the position to be the actual king of the Muslim world because they're the stewards of Mecca, right?
Unfortunately
they are the stewards of Mecca, and I just want to ask, like, the people who are just really anti-Shia, right? I just want you to, like, okay, who are your leaders and what are they doing, and is this your Islam? And I just want to ask, like, if Shias are just kafir, munafiqs, terrible, what leads us to do better than your leaders?
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, again, if there was some hypothetical country that was the Islam, the literal nation of Islam, for example, there's a country in 90% of the country's nation, and they sent a missile strike to an enemy after they had been bombed by that enemy. Probably the last thing I'd think is, oh, they're doing this to spread Nation of Islam. They're doing this to spread the message of the Nation of Islam. Yeah. So it's just weird. It is weird.
It's like, get over your hate.
Now that you mention it, it's like it's super interesting and strange. Like, I don't exactly understand it.
Well, it's just hate. I don't know what else to call it.
Maybe they think it's like more like it's catching, like it's like liberalism. Like, you know how liberalism is, like, a lot of Muslims are fighting against what they perceive as liberalism or actual liberalism because it's very popular and in right now. So it's like catching on like that. Perhaps Shiism is like that. I don't know. And maybe my position would be different if the ideology of the Nation of Islam was actually taking youth and converting them. I doubt that's happening. I doubt. But that's like the one scenario maybe I could, like, understand the weird hyperfixation.
I don't know, man. I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand how, like, even the people are becoming Muslim because of the stuff that's happening in Palestine. Like, the whole Muslim world knows what our biggest issue is.
In right now,
it's popping. It's happening for many different reasons. Palestine's bringing a lot of attention to it. We all, like, so the whole Muslim Ummah knows this is the biggest issue we have for Muslims right now, Palestine. I just don't understand how you don't think to yourself, I don't understand. If I were a Sunni, I'd be really curious what Shias believe. I'd be really curious if I'm looking at the Sunni countries that are the richest nations. They got all the oil money. They're in the pockets of the U.S. They're the neighbors. They're watching idly by, eating popcorn. And then you see one of the only countries who's doing something is, like, the only Shia country. I don't know how you don't ask yourself, I wonder what they believe in.